Writer's block is a lie, and here's why. If you're an aspiring writer, you've definitely heard of writer's block, or the mystical force that somehow barricades our creativity behind some insurmountable wall until such time as said wall decides to come crashing down. The truth is, most writers look at writer's block as some vengeful deity that somehow controls our pens and our minds, which is utter BS. So let's take a look at what really causes writer's block. Before we get started, I want to thank you for tuning in to my latest bookish ramblings. Please hit like and subscribe if you like what you see, and let's jump in. Reason number 1, time, or not enough of it. Honestly, one of the biggest contributors to this mythical writer's block is a lack of time. If you don't dedicate consistent time to writing, you are never going to get that writing done. Writing when the inspiration strikes is all well and fine, but sometimes you have to stare at a blank page for 10 minutes before that inspiration strikes. Think of it like this. Your manuscript is a new friendship, and running into each other on the streets is great, but if that's the only time you see each other, you'll never be more than friendly acquaintances. By the time you're done writing, you and your manuscript should be best friends, but that will never happen unless you schedule dedicated, consistent time to hang out with your story. Reason number 2, no clear direction. When I was in high school, my dad sat me down and explained to me that the first step to writing any essay is to have an outline. It can be as simplistic or complicated as you want, but you just need a good general idea of where you're going. I'm going to one-up him and say that that's true for anything you're writing that is longer than a page. That's not to say your outline can't change as you go, but oftentimes writer's block comes when we don't know what to write next. Having an outline is the quickest way to eliminate any outlying variables and skip straight to writing. Reason number 3, fair weather writing. The final and I think most important cause of writer's block is your perspective. We're taught by movies and TV shows and sometimes even other books that being a writer/an author is all about being a passionate creative. But the truth is, 90% of the time when you sit down to write, you're not going to feel even remotely inspired until you've already been writing for 10 minutes. Some days you won't even want to write, or you'll want to write something completely different. Giving into that fair weather friend perspective about your writing, that is when we invent writer's block. If your goal at the end of this is to have a finished manuscript, then you cannot think like that. Or you can, and it'll take you 10 years. The ugly truth is, sometimes we just have to force ourselves to write. Writer's block isn't out there, it's in here. It's a placebo, a crutch. And I, a complete stranger on the internet, am telling you to throw away that crutch and go for a run. Embrace your full writing ability. So yeah, writer's block is a lie. And if you like this video, please hit subscribe. I upload my bookish ramblings every week. I also host Write With Me live streams, and you can read my latest writings for free on Royal Road today.